love, that's why we are united again. Right? Do you love Enchild? Enchild?
In behalf of the family of Los Angeles National High School, today, Mr. Tamanori
ちょっとずっと人の話聞くの大変だと思うので、ちょっと一つのゲームをします。一つの輪になるとね、一つの輪に。これからですね、一つになるためのちょっとこうアクションをします。みんな。だから日本の伝統文化を紹介します。Yes. Say.
Breathing. So just follow the instruction of
Next, you can use the Finally, you go up.最初はたった一人、小さな力でもそれが集まっていけばですね、大きな統一と大きな力を生み出す、そのことを知ってほしいと思います。だから重要なことは一つになることです。フィリピンにおけるエンチャイルドの活動も来年で20年になります。それが20年続いてきたのは、ここにいるボロンガイタさんとか、そういった支援者の皆さんがいらっしゃったので、エンチャイルドは20年続けてくることができました。Yes, one more applause. 金色の意味は皆さんに輝いてほしい。
Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today.
Since I was a child, I wish that someday I will be given an opportunity to enter the life of being a college student.
This time it's formal, so they are going to say about themselves really, and let us know their names and all the details. Same with the Japanese also. It's a joke. Yeah, it's a joke.
Good evening, everyone.
2000年どのぐらいですか？運命的な出会いをしました。体を作るエレメントが8つあるというふうに私は考えています。ここに書いてあります。最も偉人だと、私は最も偉人だと思って尊敬している方です。これは本当かどうかは、この子供たち、あそこにカリルさんとかケネス君とかですね、アンナさんとか、こういった彼らの姿を見て、実態を見て判断してください。
You are generous with your time. Okay. You are generous with your principles. The model that you presented earlier is really very good. I can feel it is very well studied, analyzed, that these are the different, say, variables of what is going on, and this one is related to each other and all of these things, and then packed in that one beautiful model. So it's a generosity of time, and the idea, the wisdom is there, and it is something that is being lived. And also generosity, because I can see it being lived. It's a lived principle by having this kind of scholars in the Philippines. And it is not just coming from one person, but you are encouraging others also to share in this idea, so that they too will experience the happiness of, because the reality is that when a person is generous, it's not just the beneficiary who will experience happiness, but the giver is also filled with happiness and fulfillment. And for me, it is something like sowing and reaping. Okay, if you sow time, if you sow love, if you give, then you will also reap the same. Oh, yeah. When we are doing this, I just don't know in return, how about we in the Philippines, how about our beneficiaries. Okay, so although I understand earlier that this should be something like a continuous process, that it will not just stop from our scholars, but they too later on will share the same value, the same principle, so that they too will have their own scholars. So I hope that in that manner, it is also a way to give back to you, because we believe that you will be happy seeing the scholars do the same. Yeah. And lastly, there may be instances or scholars who may fail, may not be able to meet your expectations, but we hope that you will continue with this advocacy, and I am pretty sure that the seed that you have sown in each of these scholars will really grow. Okay, it's going to flourish, and even for others it may not grow that fast, but different seeds grow differently, no? Like so I'm pretty sure that this is going to flourish, because we have individual differences, right? So but we hope that the seed that you have sown are sown in a fertile soil, fertile hearts, whereby their families, where they are in, can help, nurture that one. Like for example, for Sir Johnny, you have seen the soul to rile, you have sown the seed to shine, and it will be Sir Johnny who will help that seed grow more and flourish. Thank you so much for your love for the Philippines.
First of all, I would like to thank Sir Takanori for your presentation earlier. It's so nice and very well presented. And also, I am very honored for your invitation and inspired by our visitors, the young visitors. No? Earlier, before our meeting today, we discussed how many days, Sir Johnny, no? We talk about this Enchild, so I am aware of the background of Enchild, and I was amazed of your what do you call this, your advocacy. So I was inspired, you know. So I promise as as a cultural ambassador and I mean community. I also do community outreach in our place in Cabadbaran in Habunga. So I really what do you call this, appreciate your projects here in the Philippines, and I promise to help you, whether any field, sir, so like the cultural side or the educational part. So that's all, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Allow me to first start my speech by thanking you all for your time and your effort going here in the Philippines and visiting the seeds that you have planted. I can see that doing this for 19 years, sir, doing this for 19 years is no joke. It has become your personality rather than something that you want to show to other people. And knowing that these kinds of people exist, these kinds of people who live for others exist, and it amazes us how there are people who advocate for the betterment of other people other than themselves. And I am really impressed how of all areas you can help the Philippines or the people or the children, you chose education, because there are non-governmental organizations who provide only food for a specific time, or provide shelter for a specific time. These physical things or these physiological things will go away. But with education, it's something that it's a seed that you have implanted that will never be taken away from them, and that will also be used for greater things. So I am really impressed of how you thought about giving your effort and time to other people, and that is through education. I think that's the best way to help others, is to let them become independent by having you as their co-dependents. To end, I hope that your pockets will never run dry, your motivation will also never run out, and even if we have differences in religion, we pray for your safety. We also pray for the people that you will reach out to rally the cause that you are doing, and even pray for the future endeavors that you will do in the Philippines and in the other countries in the world. Thank you so much.
For me, coming here tonight, I really still have limited knowledge about Enchild, but I'm thankful that I get to know more about what it is and what you do. And I also appreciate and I'm impressed with how what you're doing is really grounded on those principles. Because like personally, there's not a lot of like organizations or advocacies that I know of that are really grounded or that really put those theories and principles into action. And seeing the scholars here tonight and everyone part of the team, it's like a testament that it really works. Okay? And with the years that it has been running, it has been growing, And I guess even the small acts of kindness from everyone has really made a difference in the lives of these students.
So I would like to say thank you for your time and for your generosity. This is not new to me because in our church we have also a scholarship funded by Ireland pastors. So I am amazed because there are a lot of people trying to help Filipino, especially Filipinos. Thank you for choosing Philippines. No? I would like to declare blessing upon you guys as you depart from our country tomorrow. I declare blessing and protection upon your family, that you can come home safe and sound. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you for inviting me here. Thank you, Sir John.
Our scholar.
Garments in Maranao. So we call this one malong. So we use this one in females. No? So we make for this one. Okay. For female. Okay. So